Well, hello, Virgo, and welcome to your forecast from the Gasmic Tarot. This is a general reading, love, money, career for the period beginning 8th of March. So, because it is a general reading, may not resonate with all of you. So you might want to take a look at the forecast for your moon sign or your rising sign as well. If it does resonate with you, if you want me to resonate with your energy, or if you want to claim the reading, throw a comment below. Thank you again for liking and subscribing so YouTube can find the new channel. Really appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Wow, 2 fell out. Okay, so if this is your first time, this is an energy-driven reading. I have an army of spirits in my space, providing their energy into the cards. Since it is a spirit energy-driven reading, there's usually homework. Okay, just so you know, I'm also getting some of your past loved ones, some messages from your spirit guides, for some of you who are guided to the video. That's been quite interesting. They laugh, they scream, they cry, they show me things I cannot unsee. They turn my television on, as somebody did over in I think it was a Leo reading in December. If they sing, sometimes I'll sing that song. So, quite entertaining. They just want you to know they're here. There is no end. There's only a continuation. So, all right. Lovely. Lovely, lovely spirits. For the period beginning the 8th of March, what do we have for our lovely Virgos? What do we got? Let's see. All right. I see the 10 of Rods. 3 of Swords. The Moon. Okay. I see the Devil in reverse. Okay. 2 of Swords. And a Chariot. Let's start with those. And then we can move forward. No pun intended. Okay, so the beginning of this period, or right before this period, what I see is, based on the cards that the spirits have thrown their energy into, and we've drawn, this is like a feeling of like, look at the guy, He's carrying a bunch of sticks. That's like if a short person tries to carry a bunch of tall things, It's just not going to happen. It's cumbersome. He's grabbed too many things. He's got too many things that he's working on at once. Feeling overburdened, okay? Feeling too much on your shoulders, And so whether you've taken something on, or you're juggling so many things that you've got too much on your shoulders, or that's the perceived, that's what you're perceiving. It's causing you to feel burdened, to feel stress. It's amplified by this 3 of Swords, which is about, it could be about a breakup in a love relationship. It could be about a breakup in a family dynamic or work. Well, in a family dynamic, as some kind of truth comes to light. Somebody's been not being forthcoming with information in either family or in a love relationship, so you feel betrayed. This could be how you feel about your manager. Maybe they've had some recent layoffs, and your working company kept saying, "Oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine," and then what you find out is that the entire division has been laid off. So this pain of truth, disloyalty, and maybe you've been loyal to your job or your lover, and so it's causing you quite a bit of a, let's call it a crisis of faith, as amplified by this moon card, okay? And it's about the crisis of faith. Maybe you're disillusioned about, it's causing you disillusionment, maybe in the home space. Is this really the right place for you? Maybe you just bought a home and broken up with somebody, or had a falling out with family. And so it makes everything else in your life less palatable, less tasty. So the home doesn't taste right. The stuff you're doing at work doesn't taste right. Food doesn't even taste the same. I mean, so there's this crisis of faith, this, did I do the right thing here? There's confusion, there's disappointment. So that's really kind of at the beginning of this cycle, it's kind of where you're at. Now, the Devil in reverse, isn't that an interesting card? It's only one of the cards that I know that's in reverse is actually better than if it was upright. Upright is about being enslaved somehow to an ideal. In reverse, it's kind of more hopeful. It's about you're starting to figure out how to move forward. You've got to make some decisions here, but the decision is easier than you think. And sometimes the decision is made for us. What are they? Very interesting is somebody told me this a long time ago. I always tried to control the reality, control the circumstance. And someone said to me, honey, if you're not going with the flow and with the purposes of your life and the path, universe is going to drag you there kicking and screaming, upstream, whatever it takes, And so I'm getting this message from Spirit that's kind of where you're at. Maybe we're not in the right position. Maybe you just didn't feel it. When you're in a position, you should feel passion. And passion just makes everything just kind of gel, So maybe, or if you're with somebody and deep down whether they're a good person or not. And yeah, you might have invested, 10, 15 years in a relationship. We've been there. I've learned that sometimes the tango lasts a minute, sometimes it lasts a lifetime, and most times it lasts somewhere in between. As we come together and do the tango and do the dance together to fulfill some kind of karmic lesson or homework, I call it. Okay, so what is your homework? Speaking of, Spirit is telling you to chillax. Regardless of what's come up, especially during this period, get rid of the pain, the negativity out of it. Perfect example. So we all get jobs, we all get downsized. And I was in a position and I hated it, but it was good money. And I was like, wow, this really sucks. But it was paying the bills. And it was during a time of economic crisis in the world, sort of like what we're doing with the health crisis. And I got laid off. Not that I did anything in the job that was wrong. I mean, my work was really good. And because I was doing consultancy, it didn't hit me as hard. But I never approached it from this, saying, when somebody goes, oh, I'm really sorry you lost your job, you're going to be out in 2 weeks. And, somebody that was staying full time, because he was a shit. And he says this to me and I'm going, honey, you did me a favor. What an underutilization of my skill set. So, if you're not in the right position, if you're not in the right job, the universe is going to make a course correction for you, whether you're ready for it or not. Just saying. So you're at a crossroads. You're at a stalemate. Okay, you have to make a decision. Am I going to continue to feel bad about some of the old stuff that's happened to me? That's this hand. Or am I going to look forward and take whatever it is and say, you know what? I'm sure something amazing will come of this, more amazing than I can imagine. And envision your life going in a new direction. If you can do that, boy, you got the Chariot right here. Talk about moving forward. That's all about moving forward. It's about moving in the direction where you should be. You know, it's about navigating forward, travel, especially now that things are starting to be lifted. It's about progressing relationships, the ones in your life it's a reevaluation of relationships and determining which ones are the ones that are important to you. Okay, and utilizing those. It's about success and swift progress in business, new entrepreneurial opportunities here, no more delays. Oh my gosh, and you got the Wish card. All right, the Wish card. I love this card. This is the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is such an amazing card. They call it the Dream Come True card. They call it the Wish card. I think it's one of my favorite cards. Okay, sure. It's about dreams coming true. It could be on the romance front. If those of you who have been hurt and have gotten rid of the Louis Vuitton, that's baggage, honey. I don't care how pretty you make it and package it up. Okay, and it's about moving forward. And so, you know, it's about if you've been nurturing a new project or an idea. Okay, the Nine of Cups heralds in some growth. Listen to your intuition, because the activities you make will open doors for you. You know, make your wish. You can have it all. An ending, what I've learned is an ending is only an opportunity to start something even more delicious. And we all have endings in our life. We all have stuff that happens to us in our life. It's how we act and react to it that changes us from and really defines us as people. Or spiritual beings having an earthly experience. Let's just put it that way. One more. All right. And you've got victory. All right. This is about good news coming for you. So if you've lost something materializes very quickly for you. So if you've lost an old position, new opportunities are in the works. Take the first steps. Brush yourself off. Feel a little bad, but then just get back and get yourself going, because things are really starting to churn and burn and open up for people. All right, let's see what we have for the cards here. All right, we have clear and shield your energy, and this is Moria. Moria. Okay. All right. Have any of you ever smudged? I smudge all the time because I have a lot of spirits in the house. But smudging is like spring cleaning. Okay? It's a way to clean up your space. You vacuum, you sweep the floor. It's sort of like that. I have information below if you're interested on books on smudging, links to materials on smudging. Get yourself a book, understand what smudging is, understand the history of smudging, and how to cleanse your house. Intention is everything. Okay? Smudge your place. Cleanse the energy. Now, after you smudge, if you start smelling sweet fragrances and roses, put a comment below, because you're in my realm now. Okay, so once we cleanse, maybe you've broken up with someone. Don't you want their energy in your house? Ugh, get rid of it. Let's say you've ended a job. You want all that negativity and all that frustration in the house? Get rid of it. So smudge your space to open yourself up. Okay. As far as shielding your energy, sure, you can pick up some crystals for that. This is a black obsidian. It's a protection stone. That's a great stone for protection. I particularly like rose quartz in the bedroom, and then clear quartz, not in the bedroom, you won't sleep at night, but making a grid in the living room, one small stone in four corners after I smudge. All right, then it's Vishnu, and Vishnu is saying, hey, trust that we know what's in your best interest. We have your back. when we have an ending, we'll open up a door to a new beginning for you. Okay? When you've been hurt, you pick yourself up, and we show you how strong you really are. Don't accept less, is what I keep getting from one of this. Don't accept less than you deserve. All right, kids, that's all I've got. Thanks again for liking and subscribing, and we'll see you next time.